Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Note to Self. In today's episode, I'm going to be reminding you that the future is bright. Sometimes it can be easy to feel into the heaviness or fear around the future because of the things we see going on in this world or because of the way people are speaking about the world around us. And of course, we can see that through maybe the dynamics in our home or our communities or social media. We are definitely exposed to different viewpoints all the time. And if you're someone who practices feeling into optimism and having a positive outlook on life, it can be natural for us to be swayed at different periods of time. I am creating this episode today because I've actually been home on Vancouver Island for about 10 or 11 days now, and I've just noticed different conversations happening in the collective. And I'll give you some examples just about prices increasing, taxes because it's tax season, stress and overwhelm around finances. And when that's, let's say, the most common conversation that's going on, it can actually prompt us to sort of get energetically swayed or start to entrain to that energy if we're not careful around our own thoughts and beliefs. And I know, and I'm recording this for you today because I've caught myself being swayed. I remember being at the grocery store one of the first days that I arrived here on Vancouver Island, and I don't normally look at the prices of things when I'm at the grocery store, but I had noticed, wow, this is significantly more expensive than I remember the last time that I was here. And there was a couple in front of me at the checkout, and they asked the cashier, how much are the blueberries again? A small little clamshell of blueberries. And the cashier said $9. Never in my life have I seen the blueberries for $9. And my heart and all my thoughts go out to those who are struggling right now because this is a real thing. This is a real thing. The price increases in Canada specifically is what I'm speaking to because I'm from here and I've seen these things change over time. And so just sending love out there to anyone who may be feeling stress or anxiety around this, but know that you are the creator of your reality, right? The world is always going to be unfolding. Reality is always going to be unfolding in front of us. It's continuous. Change is the only constant. But our outlook is truly what changes our reality. So at the beginning of this episode, I spoke into the future is bright, and I'm here to remind you of that. It can be very easy to feel into fears and to feel into scarcity or lack when those are the conversations or the overall feelings in the collective around the future right now. But you have a choice. So I'm just reminding you right here and right now that you have a choice, right? You can either choose to say everything's expensive and I don't know how I'm going to make it, to prices are rising, but that means nothing about who I am and what I'm capable of. I am the creator of my reality, and with that, I can actually create more financial support in my life, however, that is ready and willing to flow to me. That's just a simple example there. And it can be challenging, like when we're really reaching for optimistic perspectives on life. It can be challenging at first when we have felt down ourselves or when the collective is feeling down about something. But after a few days, 3 to 5 days, I found of really harnessing my beliefs. And this often just takes, for me, it takes sitting down with my journal and writing out, okay, here's what I'm hearing in the conversations around me. Here are the themes that I'm hearing, but this is what I'm available for. I'm available for my paradigm where money flows effortlessly and easily to me. There's nothing I need to worry about or fear about the future. My life is continuously getting more abundant, and I know that to be true. So sometimes it does take sitting down with yourself and letting those fears go. In the previous episode, I talked about an energy cleanup session, which if you haven't listened to that, I definitely recommend it. I give some actionable tips there. But just letting that go and then choosing your reality over and over again. And it's like going to the gym, where if you haven't been to the gym for a long time, those first 3 sessions can feel a little bit like, oh, I've got to push myself to get out the door. But once you've committed to exercise, those endorphins get released and you feel overall amazing. The same thing I found for shifting my paradigm when the collective is experiencing something much different or experiencing something that I'm not available for. it takes committing to my beliefs, my chosen beliefs about reality, for what I'll say is 3 to 5 days after a week, you feel incredibly empowered. You feel the shift. You will most likely receive reflections of that shift in your external reality. So I'm here to remind you that you create your own reality, that the future is bright, that the future is full of opportunity and beautiful things that you have not yet experienced it, places to go, relationships, friendships, life's most beautiful milestones. There's so much ahead of you that is amazing, and that's inevitable. That is inevitable. But for right here, for right now, if you have been feeling heaviness around the future, know that it starts with you and you have a choice. No one's going to come save you. You've got to save yourself. I know sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow depending on where you are, but you are powerful. You have everything that you need to move forward in life, living your best life, living your most fulfilled life. So tap into that knowing and ask yourself, how can I change my paradigm today in any way that would allow me to feel into more lightness towards the future, more expansion in the future, more abundance, more love, more light, more brightness. And if you're really looking to create long lasting shifts in your life, I'm presently intaking for my latest mastermind. And the theme of this mastermind container is called Life Lift. This is a 4-month journey where we'll be meeting each week. And it also includes WhatsApp group support, which means that you can drop in any messages. If there's any support that you need coaching wise, I'm available for that. This is a very powerful supportive container to create an accelerated change, long lasting change in different areas of your life forever. This is how the core energy coaching journey works. And this is how core energy coaching works with me, is that we get to the root of resistance and we clean and clear that up so that you can move forward with ease, lightness, deeper levels of self belief, expanded self confidence. And you can really lock in the inner knowing that you are doing amazing. You are powerful. You are the creator of your reality and you are capable of living your dream life. So if you're ready to join me in that container, we'll be starting at the beginning of May, and I would love to have you inside. The link for Life Lift will be down below, and there's even an extended payment plan for 12 months. So think about that. If you're feeling like I want to be in this program. I also don't overcharge for extended payment plans. It's pretty evened out across the board. But if working with me for a third of your year would really set you up for success for the rest of your year or the 12 months to come, let's say that you'd be on the payment plan, think of it like that. It's a really powerful way to invest in yourself. And who could you become in 4 months' time if you really dedicated 4 months to committing to that up-leveled, optimistic, accelerated version of yourself? So sending you so much love. The link for Life Lift will be down below, and I'll talk to you soon.